I do think that the media creates a racial divide in our society between whites and basically anyone of any other race or culture. Um, you see it right now with the Syrian refugees. We're so biased towards them, and just the way that people speak of them in the media, it's always related to Muslims and 9/11 and how they're going to be terrorists and everything. But if something happens with a white person, like the white man that shot up Planned Parenthood, or basically any other mass shooting that happens in America by a white person, it never reflects back on white people. It always reflects back on that one person. It's very individual, and the language that they speak of is very differently. They always have mental issues or anything like that, whereas people of a Muslim religion who do terrorist attacks are never seen as lone wolves. They're always tied back to other Muslims. So when things like things that are happening in Syria and we need to like help people, it's always reflected badly on them, and so it affects everyone else. But with white people, it's never like that.
So, do I think that the media promotes unhealthy racial divide? I do think that is something that happens. You see the liberal quote unquote media always defending people and asking for people to be tolerant of others, and then you see the very corporate sponsored Fox News who is very pro creating lines and distinction, putting everyone into categories. Like if an African American goes and gets shot, they immediately label him as a thug and a gangster who's out doing no good and he shouldn't have been out. Where's his parents? Where's his dad? Where's his mom? But then if it's a white person who goes and shoots up like the Planned Parenthood, it's always a lone wolf. Oh, he's crazy. It's just because he's deranged. We need to do something about mental health care. And most of the people that advocate for this mental health care actually never go up and do it. You have the senator in Louisiana who's very critical about the mental health care system, and he just shut down healthcare. He now has something called the Greyhound buses, which they send out to other cities and other counties. And then if it's an African American who needs help for money or assistance, they don't do anything. And the liberal media, which they call it, says that they pander to that. And then you have the corporate media like Fox News who just completely blatantly says lies about the two different groups and stuff like that. So yeah, I do think that the media is polarized in this, in the sense that one wants to be everybody inclusive and create a new generation of tolerant people, and the other one is very stuck in their old ways and very critical about their races and very into those divisions that separate our country from the old to the new.